channel. This is Abhishek in Next Stream Vlogs. So guys, today I'm going to share about my medical university, Ivano-Frankivsk National Medical University, or IFNMU in short. So about IFNMU, it's one of the national medical universities in Ukraine approved by MCI as well as WHO. Of universities. One is National Medical University, another one is State Medical University. If you want to know more about them, then of course you can go on Google and find about it. But I would suggest go for National Medical University, it will be much better. Alright, let's move on to some general information about IFNMU. So about its establishment and the major faculties. So of course the university was established in 1945. So it's pretty old university with 75 years of experience and well reputed. So talking about the major faculties, it includes general medicine, dentistry, pharmacy, pediatrics as well as nursing. But here we will be focusing on general medicine, which has 6 academic years, which is equivalent to MBBS in India, which is of 4.5 years of academic plus 1 year of internship. So now let's continue about the departments and their faculties. Now here's what is the important thing that university lacks is a campus. So often we need to go from one department to another department which are scattered all over the city by bus or maybe by walking. But the best thing is that this university is located well within the city center. So mostly important departments such as anatomy, histology, medical biology, physiology, biochemistry, microbiology, pediatrics, all these departments are located within the walking distance. So although some departments are located a bit far away from the city center, so obviously we need to go by bus or maybe by taxi, it depends. Alright, let's focus on batches and teachers. So by the time of admission, we get our respective batches, which consist of about 10 to 15 students in each batches. And also these batches have their individual timetables as well as teachers. And these batches are going to be the same for all the 6 years. Well, this thing I personally find interesting and very well organized system because it gives us an opportunity to interact and discuss with teachers more frequently and comfortably. And also teachers can easily focus on each and every student. And since the batch formation is entirely randomized, so in case if we have any problems with the batchmates or maybe being bullied or maybe having some kind of abusive behavior or have some personal issues, then of course we can write application to the dean of the respective year or course and we can change our batches easily. So about teachers, of course they teach us in English and they are really very helpful and cooperative, but it also depends on the batch performance, how they are performing. So it's always better to be self-prepared and be responsive in the class. Now I'll be discussing about the education and the classroom studies. So since I'm from India, I find the pattern of education is entirely different from India. The classes and the lectures last for about 1.5 hours. Our regular classes starts with attendance and then we have to show the homework of our respective topics and for example completing files. In anatomy we often get chance to visit and study with real specimen cadaver, and also in histology we have to identify different kinds of slides under the microscopes and then we have to complete the MCQs of the ongoing topic on website provided by our university. After that we go through oral discussion with the teacher, and according to our preparation for the respective topics and the marks obtained in MCQs, the teacher allots us marks. It can be either positive marks or negative marks, as it is necessary to have minimum positive marks for every class just to avoid any problems with the examinations or modules at the end of the semester. This is the second thing I personally find very interesting, as we are convinced to do regular self-study. So in this way we don't have to worry a lot for the examinations and we are almost fully prepared. So we just need to revise the topics once or twice and then we are all set for exam. Now let's talk about the most important thing that we have to focus here, and that is attendance, guys. So about attendance, it's obligatory to have 100% of attendance at the end of the semester to pass the module or exams. We cannot have 90%, nor 95% or not even 99%. It should be 100%. Of course, there are some alternatives in case we have missed some classes or lectures, and that is by reworking them. But that is really going to cost us lots of time or maybe some money, and even it could be very hectic. But hey, it's better not to miss the classes until it's really very necessary. So that's all for today, guys, and also I'll be bringing some information about admission processes as well as documents required for admission, about budgets and accommodation, about the importance of learning Ukrainian language, and also the lifestyle of international students in Ivano-Frankivsk in my another video. So I hope this video was helpful and informative for you. If you have any kind of suggestion, then please let me know in comments, and maybe I must have missed some points or information, then I'll be updating them in my upcoming video. So please subscribe and turn on the notification bell, and also if you're interested, you can join me on Instagram. So stay tuned and have a great time.